Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome back to Battletech. Today, the Cormorant Wings continue the Arana restoration, but we need to let some time pass first. We're going to finish off our Argo ship upgrade. We got 2.7 mil. I might start another upgrade. This is Mech Bay 2, so this is even more tech points. Yeah. Let's take a look. Alright, what do we have access to? We have a power system upgrade. Repair and refit. We get improved automation for 130,000. That's it. Plus 3 tech points. And it fixes any automation glitches, so if we get events involving improved automation or automation, we can use this as the go-to for it. Let's do it. I feel like pumping morale at this point would probably be better, but whatevs. Whatevs. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap. So, it is now later in the evening, same day as the previous session that I played, so things are a little bit quieter. It's the evening. I've just been exhausted all day. Have you ever felt like you're ill, but you're not like actively ill? You don't have a fever, you're not vomiting, you're not like any of these other things, but your body just says you just can't get up and do this crap right now. That's sort of how I've been feeling all day. Orders are complete. Packer is out for one more day. Corsair and Behemoth for almost 2 weeks. We are actually going to wait for both of them before we do this. I do want to have both of my bulwarks available for this mission. I don't know if we're necessarily going to need them, but I do want to have both my bulwarks available. In fact, maybe not. Maybe we just want Behemoth. Work on Argo upgrade, improved automation. Very good, very good, very good. Welcome back, Corsair. Welcome back, Behemoth, kind of, yes. A friend from the old days. Vasquez? Through your rush of old memories, Darius goes on. He claims to be a friend from your military days. I'll put him through to your quarters. His voice is weathered with age. It's been a long time, Liz. I've heard you've been busy. Me too, but let's not beat around the bush. I need your favor. Do you need me to transport your body because you have organs loaded in you to some weird authority somewhere? He signed on with a rebel army on the planet's surface, but after a slogging campaign, his unit has been cut off from its supply line. Hoping that you can hook up with some surplus inventory and he's willing to pay. Sell a lot of mech tech supplies. Small amount of medbay supplies. If I had LRM-20s in stock, we could sell him some heavy firepower, apparently. We don't have anybody on the meds anymore. We're probably going to after this mission, but do we want to sell mech tech supplies? Yeah, okay. -4 mech tech penalty for 14 days. That's not very long. We got 100,000. Packer has gained high spirits, so Packer's in a good mood. Cool. Awesome. Apparently he's seen Packer before as well. It's a small world, isn't it? Alright, so our mech tech points are fine for now. We're going to be bringing in our Black Knight in this one, so we're going to have some nice up-close brawl. And I think we're good to go. Before we head out, though, go to our barracks. Let's take a peek at Packer.
Commander.
Packer has 3,100 points to go. She's got her tactics. Do we go tactics gunnery or do we go for the piloting? The piloting is going to give you extra evasive movement. This unit generates an extra evasive charge for movement actions up to its maximum. I misspoke earlier in the campaign saying that this allows 5 evasion. This isn't the thing that allows 5. 5 evasion is allowed from a further on ability. This means that you stack evasion quicker. So we could make Packer stack evasion quicker, basically. We tactics her up and have her stack evasion quicker. Or we could give her gunnery to get her to breaching shot and multi-target. I think piloting is probably good for the role that we want Packer to fill. We don't want her being the bulwark sitting in... Well, I mean, we could do that. We could give her bulwark and use her as one of those heavier assault, like heavy armor tanks up in the front and go that way. But I think let's get piloting, and now that we have piloting, we're actually going to hammer the guts line. So now that we've disabled the 2 abilities, we can't earn an ability from the guts line anymore. I think we're going to hammer guts for a little bit. We're going to commit her to being a pilot.
Training complete.
That might not be necessary because we might not be taking her on this mission. I'm not certain about that yet. I mean, Corsair's got so much guts. So much guts. It's guts, yo. Juggernaut. You know what? We're gonna save it. We're gonna save it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let's get in there. Let's take a peek at contracts. Is there anything else new available on this planet? First of all, no. These are both on Mector. Mector. Mixture, yes. Alright, so I guess we're doing served cold this time, guys. This is a 2.5 skull. We've done some 3 skulls. Ooh, this is a 2 skull. Look at that. We've handled some 3 skulls. We managed to get our Black Knight, I think, from a 3 skull. I'm liking this. We got a lot of heavy firepower. We got a lot of long-range fire support. I like it. I like it. We're going to do it. Anvelt in orbit. As you heard, House Karasas has suffered greatly at the hands of the Directorate. We can't change that, but we can show Lord Karasas that we're his allies, our Corrosis, and that our word can be trusted. We need his help with our data archive, yes, but that isn't why I agreed to this mission. If we are to prevail against the Directorate, I must unite the founding houses under the Restoration's banner. Without their support, we'll have no way of replacing our losses. Understood, Lady Arano. Let's get into the specifics of the job he's given us. I seem to remember something about a dropship. She's called the Newgrange. She's a transport vessel, ostensibly civilian, so we're destroying a civilian transport. Sounds like a job for mercenaries. Named for an old line of yard ships. The Newgrange has been certified for commercial flight in the Directorate, the Capella Confederation, and the Taurian Concordat. In all other ways, she's completely unremarkable. At least that's what her official paperwork says. I gather he disagrees with that. That's right, he claims the Newgrange is running weapons into the Oregon Reach to supply the Directorate's war effort. Her crew has been using an old commercial port on Anvelt to fuel up between trips. Ships like this one could help to explain the Directorate's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. It could explain it. We don't have any verifiable proof about this. We are taking him on his word because he is a lord of the founding houses. See, this is why feudalism is effed in the A. Like, I highly advise, I know it's not really true feudalism or anything like that, but just for a glimpse into, you know, the stupidity of this, I highly advise you watch, like, the series called Merlin, or anything along those lines. It's specifically the one where Uther Pendragon is played by Anthony Stewart Head, and Merlin is like a teenager, and he's the ward of Arthur or some crap like that. It's an interesting take on the whole Arthurian legend thing, where as a healer and a peasant, he's basically treated like shit, where a knight can come along and literally lie through his teeth. Everybody knows it's a lie. Everybody knows it's impossible that it could be true. There's no chance what he's telling can be legitimate, but they're going to take him at his word because he's a noble. Whereas they are going to shit all over the peasants. It's the exact same situation here. It's the exact same situation with feudal society in general. You're a noble, people will understand that you're lying and just accept the lie as fact because you're noble. According to the intel we've been given, the Newgrange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attacking her directly will be a waste of time. Again, not proof of anything. Thankfully, Lord Madeira has found us an alternative approach. Can we send a spy in first to verify that it's running guns? The Anvelt fueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't a hardened target, and its components can't withstand a sustained attack. Okay, so the facility is the weakness, not the dropship. If we go in while the Newgrange is refueling and blow the station's primary fuel reservoir, her armor won't count for much. Right. This is the old... The exhaust port goes all the way... Yeah, okay, alright. The resulting explosion will smash her like an egg. You're sure Lord Karasas is telling the truth? It'd be a disaster if we took out a civilian draw. Yeah, you would think so. Well, what's the proof of this? From my own study of the Newgrange and the situation on Anvelt, I'm convinced that Lord Karasas is telling us the truth. There's something deeply suspicious about that ship. She isn't the commercial transport she pretends to be. Maybe she's just transporting people who want to be kept hidden, though. Like, civilians might want some clandestine operations as well. And then it looks shady, but you don't know why. Confirm the weapons. Vague assurances aren't enough. I'm no more eager for unnecessary bloodshed than you are, Liz. I hope that you know me well enough to recognize that. If we can raise the Newgrange on the comms, I will offer her captain a chance to surrender. I mean, that's something, but again, if it's civilians who want to stay hidden, they're not going to take that. I'd rather take prisoners than fill graves. The Reach has seen too much death already. Alright, I guess we're doing this. Hang on a second, boss. If this job were as easy as blowing up a fuel tank, Corrosis would have done it himself already. So what's the catch? I mean, why send us after such an easy target? Lord Karasas sent us the last remnants of his personal guard after the New Grange 2 weeks ago. Sent is, okay. A lance of hardened mech warriors. They were summarily destroyed. A complete loss. There were no survivors. How? That doesn't worry me. We can handle any... Why? How are... It's a civilian port. It's bizarre, I agree, but we have only Lord Karasas' word to go on, and he didn't personally witness what happened. Was he not on comms? Did he not record comms with his mech warriors? We should approach this drop with an abundance of caution. Bring the strongest lance you can field, and keep your eyes open while you're on the moon's surface, and I'd recommend bringing a heat-efficient lance if possible. That's cool, our Black Knight is very heat-efficient. Anvil's atmosphere and climate will quickly overwhelm your heat sinks if you're not careful. Alright, let's do it. And I'll be with you on comms. Good hunting, Liz. Not in your Kintaro? You're not coming along? Okay, fine. Yeah, so we are going to dump our Kintaro in favor of the Black Knight. The Kintaro is not a heat-efficient mech by any means. It is strictly a jump in and assassinate people, and then we've got nothing left. If we don't shoot our lasers, it's not bad. The Black Knight with lots of lasers has lots of heat sinks as well. We're going to take the quick draw. Am I bringing Packer in the quick draw? So here's the thing. I could bring Liz in the quick draw, and I could bring Corsair in the Black Knight. Or I can stick Behemoth in the Black Knight. Well, Behemoth has 8 gunnery, and we really want that AC-20 to hit, right? The Black Knight has a lot of guns on it. I think we're actually going to bring Liz in the Black Knight this time. And we'll bring Corsair in the quick draw. And then we don't really have a way to lock targets other than glitch. So my question is, do we really want Corsair there, or do we want Packer there? You know what? I'm going to bring Packer in the quick draw just in case I need to lock on like a fire starter or something to stop it from overheating our mechs. Because again, she made the specific comment that it's hot, and this planet, I think we've done a couple of missions where there's been fire starters already. So I'd really like to prevent that from just, you know, murdering us. Okay, that's our lance. Let's do it. Let's get in there. Engage and destroy the New Grange. Destroy the ship's security team. The New Grange must not escape. He challenged your authority, and he was right to do so. His son died in your name. We're going to do what we can to earn his help and support. This is another fact of feudalism, though. You are bound to protect and support your vassals. And, well, they're bound to protect their people. You're bound to protect them. You're not bound to protect their people. They are bound to protect their people. But they are your people, and you are bound to protect them. Get it? Good. There's a lot of activity on the ground. It looks like the New Grange is being prepared for launch. You're going to have a tight timetable to get in there and blow the station's fuel reservoir before it lifts off. Turret emplacements, light battle mech activity. Yeah, light battle mech activity wouldn't have blown up the... Okay, she's got that right, Commander. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. It looks like there's a mech bay here, and this is also a landing pad. So there could be mechs inside the mountain. I don't know if they would station an elite lance here, or they might like drop a dropship or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, if I were dropping a defensive lance, that's where I would do it. So we're probably going to get a defensive lance right there.
Good hunting, Commander. I'll be running ops for you from here.
Which means we're relatively safe to use long-range fire support from where we are, except if they maybe want to... It looks like there's a walking path here. They could potentially jump up there and come around. Or we could position people there to ambush them. Looks like there is a facility here. Looks like some cover that we could take from it. There's a turret generator for sure. These platforms are probably turrets, like this thing right here. I'm not certain, though. This looks like a little baby mech bay, perhaps. So there could be light battle mech support there. Fuel pumping station, that's our target. And the dropship itself, very cool. Very cool. Another turret generator on this side. Okay. So... what I'm thinking is we come up into this position. This looks like we might be able to get through it, but it's probably like a 1 or 2 person at a time deal. Looks like we can come around this way as well. So we probably send a mech around this way to blow this up. We send the rest over towards this direction to blow this up. And then this one either comes through or doubles back. And we come through flooding into this little section here because obstructions in these positions, some building obstructions, like this is a building that we can't target. So I'm assuming if we stand behind it, it'll protect us from long-range fire from here. Okay. Alright. I've got an idea of how we want to do this, and Glitch is probably going to stay back here, maybe move down into this position. Depends how things work. Alright.
Waiting for
Behemoth, if you would please start heading this way.
order received.
Liz, I'm going to have you come around this... Okay, what's that? It's a turret. Unknown turret. Alright, that's fine. Liz, if you could come through this way, please. I'd like to blow up this other turret. Oh, okay, can I really afford to do that? This is way out of our way to get somebody in this way to blow up this turret generator. Is it maybe better if we just let the turret live? If we come through here, it looks like we can still walk down this path and come up in the back of here, so I'm not totally averse to sending Liz this way. I'm not certain that that's the correct way.
Yeah.
So we're not going to see that turret. We could scan that turret. If we scan that turret, then we could shoot it with Glitch. Do we want to go for that turret generator instead? I mean, if we shoot the turret, then we can let Glitch cool down, maybe? I'm not sure if Glitch will be able to cool down. Looks like the generator is actually behind something we might not be able to shoot through as well, so maybe we need to be up here to shoot it. I'm not actually sure. I'm not certain how this is going to play out just yet. So Glitch, let's get you some evasion, get you into a position where you're right behind a rock that nobody can see you through, and we'll take a look from there. So we are in combat because we detected some turrets. These turrets can't move out on us. LT and ASLT. They could sensor lock us. If they sensor lock us, they're gonna need... that might be able to get a shot on Behemoth. They're gonna need missiles or something to shoot us, most likely. Glitch, go ahead and reserve. I don't know what phase they act in, because I haven't actually... Well, I've identified them, sort of. Okay, we can see from here. Okay, so Packer, you could actually move here and blow up this generator. That's pretty solid. Behemoth can't blow up the generator from anywhere. Unless she, you know, sprints, but that's not going to do anything for us. We've got it from there. We've got 4 evasion in this position. We'll move here. If there's a mech... Well, we haven't detected one on sensors yet. Yeah, there we go. We probably just detected right near this door, maybe? No. Battle mech over here. Okay, 25-ton mech. Liz is in position to deal with that, actually. So that's good. This is a light shredder turret, which has 2 SRM-6s and 2 flame inverters. So this flamethrowers can't do anything to us. We could just blow up this turret generator relatively reliably, so let's do that.
Here you go.
Very good. That destroyed that turret. Perfect.
Target destroyed. Yes,
excellent. 11 rounds remaining.
What's up, boss?
Behemoth. I'm going to have you sprint. I want to keep you in position here.
Double time.
I know that the other mech is in the other direction. It's a 25-ton mech. And Liz is in a Black Knight, and has Glitch to support. I could have used a scan, excuse me, there, to see what this is, but let's check it out this way. I think we go up this way and we head down this path towards us. We're gonna have to find out what this mech is. Yeah, you can brace in position, I suppose. We could have sprinted there to get a little bit closer, a little bit quicker, but I'm okay with this. I mean, we could identify this if we want. It's a 25-tonner, which means it's not a Locust. It's a little bit heavier, but it's a Commando. It's a Commando, right? How heavy is an Urban Mech? An Urban Mech is 30 tons, yeah? So this is basically guaranteed to be a Commando. It's going to move before anything... well, we are not even in range to sensor lock it right now. We could technically get in range, but I don't really want to move Glitch, so... Glitch, you just go ahead and brace this turn. It's going to move in. If these are long-range turrets, they might get range on Liz, which sucks. Uh-huh.
Warning.
Head hit.
Detecting mech warrior injury.
Love those head hits. Those random friggin' head hits. I didn't catch the weight. Was that 35? Yeah, 35 tons. So that's a Jenner or a Panther.
I hear ya.
We've got triple evasion on this guy. We could sensor lock him to burn that. I mean, we don't have any really big heavy mechs that we need the long-range fire support on just yet, so that's a possibility. I mean, we might as well reserve then, right?
Standing by.
We'll reserve until we get into the heavy phase. Okay, yeah. Their turrets are shooting in the heavy phase. Misses with the autocannon, that's good. Misses with most of its missiles, that's good. Alright. What can we do here?
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks like we've got... And it's going to take us through rough terrain as well. How far can Behemoth get? Not very far. Neither of them have jump jets. Liz does. Liz does have jump jets, that's true. If she were to jump, she could actually get in pretty far. Punch this commando pretty hard. Well, not a punch, but shoot this commando pretty hard with a lot of firepower, including small lasers. And be almost in range to deal with this turret generator. Maybe another jump would do it. So we could do a sensor lock on that and Liz can just destroy it with a precision strike straight to the torso, perhaps. It's a possibility. We can probably make that workable. I don't think we can get down from here. I think we're locked in this position. In fact, we can check a... Yeah, all of the movement through here goes through this section. So I'm actually tempted just to sprint Behemoth and the Orion, like, all the way in here. We could go into cover. Let's not quite go into cover yet.
Just running.
So we are in rough terrain. This is a Jenner or a Panther, so it's either going to PPC us or it's got a couple missiles, so it's not going to destabilize us too much. So that rough terrain this turn is okay. It's not the end of the world. Packer, if I sprint you in, I can actually get you pretty far in here. We're going to sprint you up to this position. Yeah, we're going to sprint you up to this position.
I'm feeling it. Yes, I am.
So Liz and Glitch are going to do most of the work here for the next couple of turns. You guys are probably going to have to deal with this Jenner / Panther. We don't know quite what it is yet. You got lots of evasion though because you sprinted, so you're fine. There is this 55 tonner over here, so we might have quick draw. Our quick draw, Packer, help out with that. I do want to keep Behemoth sort of oriented in around these buildings, so if something drops down, well, maybe if we get behind this, it's okay. We still have 10 turns. We got lots of time to destroy this.
What can I do for you?
Glitch. I'm going to have you advance, and I'm going to have you sensor lock this guy. Let's do it. Liz has a ton of heat efficiency, so she's going to build up a lot of heat this turn, but she's also going to sink a lot of heat this turn. No, not multi-target, sorry, sensor lock. We could have had Packer do a sensor lock here, but I wanted to get her into position. So let's do a sensor lock on this commando. We're not going to start building heat on our LRMs just yet. And Liz. We could jump this if we really want. If we jump, how far do we get? We get that far. We get 5 evasion. We've got really good shots. If we take a precision strike, we could do some serious work. We don't know what this 55 tonner is yet. We are going to do this. We're going to identify this 55 tonner. It's a Wolverine. It's in very bad repair. This commando is actually in good repair compared to that Wolverine. So, look at the heat. But we're also going to sink, like, most of this heat, I imagine. I can precision strike this thing in its center torso at 33% and probably destroy it. Like, look at this. The 3 small lasers as well. Wow. We are bristling with lasers. So what this mech is our, like, we hammer them with missiles in order to incapacitate them. What this mech can do is apply a lot of damage to one component relatively accurately. So let's say we have, yeah, that's our 5 evasion. Let's say we have an opponent that has, its two left and right torsos, for example, right? It's a panther, okay. Has its left and its right
Will that
torso,
work?
and we have it
No.
knocked down on the ground. And its center torso is getting weak or whatever. What we could do is use this mech here, Liz, in the Black Knight, to snipe with the called shot while it's on the ground those side torsos to blow them off to get the injuries that way.
Good to go.
Instead of unreliably shooting missiles at it. Because if we shoot missiles at it, they're liable to screw up. They're liable to hit what we don't want them to hit. We got jump jets. If we go here, we get 2 evasion. I'm willing to shoot this panther, I think. I really still want to get that turret generator down. We have bad shots on this Wolverine. I don't think I want Packer to scan it. I think we want to destroy this panther first. So I'm willing to shoot it.
Coordinates received.
We could potentially even destroy it. I'm not going to count on us being able to destroy it, but we could potentially. Packer is in good spirits as well, I think. So
Got it.
she might even have a precision shot if we need it. Structure exposed. We also destroyed a heat sink, and we totally
Want some more? Huh?
destabilized it. Like, we were on the verge of knocking it down even. Wolverine actually looks like it's going to move up to engage Packer. Yeah. Okay. I can get behind that. 55 ton over here as well. It's a Shadow Hawk. That's alright. We are expecting a reinforcement lance. We don't want to take too much damage before that lance gets here. Behemoth,
Orders.
what can you do here to engage? You can move in and maybe kill this panther. You got pretty good shots here. I'm okay with that. I think let's do that. Let's sort of position ourselves thusly.
On my way.
It would be cool if you got this kill, because then we could use Packer for some other work here. We don't have precision shot. Its center torso is in a real bad way. 34. The AC-20 hits, it's going to smash something.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, center torso done good.
Let's get fired up.
I love those.
There's work to do.
We still have 9 turns to destroy the new Grange. That should be no problem at all. What else can we kill this turn?
I'm listening.
Well, we get shots on that. That'd be pretty cool. We get nice center torso shot on this Wolverine. We could go for 3 evasion and get a little bit less nice of a shot. We could go for 4 evasion and get a little bit less nice of a shot again. We'd be shooting into his side if we did this, but we'd have 4 evasion. If we come up to here, we'd be shooting right into his front, most likely. Well, we're not going to kill him. We have relatively poor percentages here, although we do have really good morale. So we could take a called shot. Liz is not going to be able to just do a single one-shot Alpha Strike called shot on this Shadowhawk this turn, because her heat, even though she's got great heat dissipation, her heat isn't quite there. So I think maybe we'll try it, since it has such poor armor, we might be able to try it here with Quick Draw. If I were to do a precision strike on this Wolverine to center torso, that's 54% to center. It's got 115. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We could potentially take this out. It's probably not going to happen, but we could do it.
Here we go.
It's definitely not going to happen now. We do expose its structure in center torso. That's cool. Didn't kill it, but we did expose some structure. Yeah, look at this. We're sinking almost all of that heat, which means we could actually probably afford to do another Alpha Strike, which is crazy. Well, we aren't going to have the small lasers one way or the other. We're just not close enough. Actually, I could jump. I can't jump in a position to get the small lasers. But see the heat difference when we jump? Holy crud. So we will move ahead to here, I think. And we'll take the good shots that we have on the Shadowhawk. We got a lot of lasers, even without the smalls. And we've got a lot of evasion. I'm a little bit worried about these turrets. So I do want to get them dealt with. Like, we're totally exposed to the turrets right here. But we're moving into position to deal with them. This is actually an overheat. Okay. So let's turn off a 75 medium and we're good. And it's good. That's still a lot of weapons. Wow. I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't get into structure there. Okay, we took a light hit from the autocannon. Our evasion worked out well. That was really good because, like I say, that autocannon could really potentially screw us.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so Glitch can help with these mechs. We can move her down. She'd still be okay. I think they'd have to come over here to see her or over here, so she'd still be okay. She's a little bit closer. She can shoot at this. We can get closer so we get vision on the turret generator and let her shoot at that. I think we shoot the Shadowhawk, most likely. 80s on the Shadowhawk, 70s over here. We can't see this turret generator just yet, but if we clear this Shadowhawk out, Liz can move in and do a lot of work there. So I think we are going to proceed with this plan. Do we want a precision shot on Glitch? I don't know. Shadowhawk. Center torso has 97 HP. We've got 80%. We could do it. We could precision shot here, or we could build morale, because like I say, we're going to be facing a pretty big lance, probably. Let's unload. Structure exposed. Lots of instability built up. Jump jets destroyed. He's unsteady. We didn't knock him down. That's fine. He's gonna move. he's a little bit scared, guys. So he's gonna move. He's disengaging Liz, it looks like. He's totally disengaged. He entrenched and everything. Okay. Well, see, the thing about entrenching is if we shoot your back, it does nothing. I would love for Liz to be able to blow up that turret generator here. So Liz could potentially do it. Liz could jump and blow up this turret generator. So if we deal with this situation with other people,
Good to go.
then we're fine. If we move here, we can shoot at the Wolverine with a decent shot. Glitch has already done her stuff. Packer.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
Packer can advance, get a rear shot on this Shadowhawk. It's not great because it's got 3 evasion. I'd hate to have to precision shot that. Not gonna lie, I would really hate to have to precision shot that to get through it. I really want Liz to be able to blow these turrets up, though, this turn. That would be fantastic. I mean, we could just go for evasion. What would Liz's chances to hit this guy be? Probably, actually 70. Wow. That's insanity. It doesn't show as cover not being there, though.
Commander.
Maybe it just doesn't show that in the preview? No, it definitely shows it in the preview if you have a rear shot. So it would get the buff against Liz from this position. We'd have to jump to, like, here. No, even here, it's got the buff against Liz. I don't know why. It really shouldn't. We are taking rear armor shots from there. That's guaranteed to be rear armor. So we can jump ahead, get 4 evasion, be in yellow cover. Or we can get 5 evasion. In this situation, 5 evasion might be better. I don't know. It's going to take most of our heat. We're definitely not going to be able to shoot everything. And we could shoot this turret generator and kill it, probably. Or we could actually just move up to yellow cover. We'll be able to see the turret generator. So, I mean, Glitch will be able to shoot it next time. We'll be in yellow cover. We can shoot the Wolverine with really good odds. Okay, I think I prefer that. We're going to use that armor. We're going to move ahead to yellow cover. Remove some of the damage we might take from this turret because we don't have a ton of evasion. And let's remove the Wolverine from the game. That's an overheat. Oh, is that ever an overheat? Wow. We really get right up to the line here. That's fine, though. Let's shoot. We didn't blow anything off of it. That's just dandy. Alright, we took a little bit of damage there. I'm still worried about that reinforcement lance. So whatever it's going to do to us, I'm a little concerned. I'd like to blow all of this up and have a round or two without having to blow up this fuel pumping station just to cool down before I do it, because there is an RNF lance, remember, and I'm slightly paranoid about it. I mean, Behemoth could probably clean this up. Let's move Behemoth in and see if she can clean this up. I don't want to use morale right now. We're going to save it for whatever the reinforcements are. There's so little bit of a threat here that if this is a storyline mission, whatever the RNFs are is probably pretty big.
Firing a full salvo.
Oh, yeah. Behemoth cleaned up all right.
Come on, Mech Warriors! It's go time!
That's some extra morale for us, which is great. We're really filling that bar up at the moment. Packer, if you would move in, get rear angle shots on this guy, please. They're not great, but do we even want to take them? I mean, your heat isn't bad, and we probably only need like 2 more turns to close this out, and then we can cool down a bit, I hope. Unless they push us. You sink a good amount, you're probably still going to be able to shoot a decent salvo next time. Its rear armor is not great. Its front armor is not great. We either do this or we brace. Wow, right arm destroyed. Good job. Was not totally convinced we were going to do anything valuable there. Okay, that's a whole bunch of autocannons shoot Liz, which really sucks. But, I mean, it is what it is. Glitch is going to get the shot on this Shadowhawk, or Glitch can get
I hear
the...
ya.
Glitch can actually see the turret generator from here. Okay, so what Glitch is going to do is shoot the turret. Actually, not from here. She's got to move to shoot it, right? No, she can shoot it from here. We're going to move here, though, into cover. A little bit closer. And we are going to shoot the turret generator. Because that's pretty much a guaranteed kill on that. We have the heat for it. So let's do it.
Here we go!
That's a kill on this turret for sure. And possibly other turrets. I don't know what else they have. It's at least this turret.
Target destroyed!
Come on. There we go,
Generators
yes.
down, Commander. That should take their turrets offline.
Unfortunately, that might trigger a scripted event, potentially. Shadowhawk turns, it's going to take an autocannon shot at us. Liz doesn't have any evasion, so she's probably going to eat the shot, which isn't bad. It's not the end of the world. He has no evasion, he does have cover. But I mean, we've got really good shots. Like, really good shots. Our heat's going to be an issue. We're not going to be able to shoot everything, but we are going to get a decent shot here. So let's move in, build up a little bit of evasion. We're only going to be able to shoot like 1 or 2 weapons, actually, looking at this. Liz is not going to be able to shoot everything here. Hi. On the bright side, all these weapons are not going to shut her down. Actually, she can shoot a lot. She can shoot way more than I expected her to be able to shoot. Whole bunch of 95s, small lasers included. Let's do it to it, please.
Engaging target.
Yeah, there we go. SRM ammo explosion.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Pilot injured, blah, 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 but he's dead. He's dead. Okay, so we be out of combat. Let's position ourselves so that we can maybe deal with the threat over here. We could fight them when they're in this open field. We can get in positions here, so we've got a little bit of cover.
Yes,
that would be
Commander.
good. To accomplish that, maybe we put ourselves somewhere like... Is there a yellow cover place you could be? What's this? What tile is this? Destroy buildings, reduce movement and spawning distance, but they provide cover. Okay, it does not stack with guarded, so it doesn't really help us here, but we could put Packer there. Yeah, that works for me. We'll put Behemoth right here.
Got it.
We're gonna put Glitch probably right where she is. We can use her to blow this up in a couple turns, perhaps. We'll
Reporting.
put Packer right here on this yellow cover.
Moving.
You're gonna stay there. Liz, you're gonna sprint ahead to here. And you're gonna brace.
Got it.
We've got 6 rounds left. That's tons of time. We'll use a turn or 2 to sink heat, and then we'll blow
Commander,
this guy
that
up.
dropship is about to take off. You have to stop it.
Really? Because it looks like we've got like 5 rounds before it takes off. So I'm not sure you know what you're talking about. But thank you for your input. Let's sprint over here. I don't want to be in a position where we're going to screw ourselves. You can brace, you can brace. We're going to sink all of this heat.
Directorate Leopard moving in on your position, Commander.
Ooh.
Judging by the markings, it's a House Espinosa ship.
House S. Okay, so this is probably whatever took out the last attack.
Be ready.
Okay, so if that's the situation, then we should probably attack and destroy this thing this turn.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Should Glitch do it? Glitch can just do it now. It has 250 HP. Can Glitch actually kill that with one salvo?
Got
Let's
it.
try. This is the captain of the Newgrange. Hold your fire, damn it. We're a civilian transport, not a military dropship. I know what you are. Power down your engines and surrender, or your ship will be destroyed. I can't do that. I repeat, hold your fire. There are unarmed people on this vessel. We've got a full hold of passengers, and you'll be murdering them if you destroy that tank. I already know what your ship is carrying, and it isn't civilians. Captain, I'm giving you one last chance to surrender. If you refuse, what happens next will be on your head, not mine. Listen to reason and power down now. They've cut the comm feed. Okay.
Let's do what we came here for, Commander.
I'm not a fan of this.
Dropship out.
We did not verify anything about what's in this dropship, so I am totally not a fan of this situation, but whatever. Let's put Liz in this position. That was a oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that was a sprint. That's unfortunate. Well, let's brace then. We're just gonna have everybody else brace.
The Newgrange is almost ready for takeoff. Destroy that ship before it's too late.
Glitch, you go ahead and brace. Liz, let's finish this off. It's got 94 HP. You don't really need a whole lot to finish it. Let's do a few medium lasers. If I put this one on as well, we get a little bit of heat there, but you know, let's do it.
Engaging target.
We totally didn't need that many lasers for this. But whatever. That's done it. The Newgrange is down. That should satisfy our obligation to the Lord.
Incoming transmission.
Heads up, Commander. Enemy dropship coming in hot. Okay. Is that a dragon? That's a fire starter. That's a Centurion with his shield, right? And that looks like a catapult, the PPC model. I think I have one component of that. So getting a catapult here might be good. Incoming transmission. Ooh, Victoria Espinoza, you fool. Do you have any idea what you've just done? You'll pay for that with your life, mercenary filth. So she's probably in the catapult then. Cool. In the cutscene where Mastiff was taken down, they had a catapult with PPCs in it, and I think I mentioned, hey, that's a catapult with PPCs. That looks awesome. Must have been Victoria. Must have been her personal mech in that cutscene. Victoria, if I'd known you'd be here, I'd have taken the field myself. A pity you didn't. We could have ended this war here and now. I suppose I'll have to content myself with your prized mercenaries. Watch as I tear them to shreds. Not certain about that, bro. Not totally certain about that. Enemy turn. Yeah, so that fire starter is a little bit of a threat. It's going to get some evasion. I naturally want to sort of shoot missiles at these guys. If it only has 3 evasion, we might go for it, though. We might try and center torso it. It has 3 evasion. Oh.
What can I do for you?
I naturally sort of want to shoot missiles at these guys and start destabilizing them and taking them down. They don't even have... The Centurion doesn't have good armor. The Centurion is a bit shoddy. We kind of want this trebuchet if we can. It's going to have... Or not trebuchet, catapult. It's going to have PPCs. So what we could do here is do the sneaky peeky sensor lock on this fire starter and just take the fire starter out of play entirely, like immediately. We're not actually in range to sensor lock it from here. Oh, right, that was a move. It involves a move to get there. That's a little bit too direct for me. Can I get a better indirect shot on that? I can't jump down to there. I can jump down to here. Oh, this is just so direct. I don't want to be in a position where they can shoot Glitch with 2 PPCs. We could go to here. They're really far away. We're at maximum sensor range. If we kill the fire starter, I don't think either of these mechs are going to see us this turn. It's going to give us 2 evasion. We'll be in unstable terrain. I really don't want Glitch to die here. This is maximum sensor lock range too, though. So they're still really far away. You can't actually see this far. So let's do it. Let's sensor lock this fire starter.
I've got a sensor lock.
Now they're going to act. The Centurion acts in the medium phase, so it'll act first. Remember, we've just been entrenching here, so we're going to take really reduced damage. Behemoth has bulwark where she's standing, which is great. She is going to build up some instability if they hit her with a lot of stuff, but, you know, whatevs for now. If we move forward, we've got like 89s and 90s. If we take the precision shot to its torso, we could do some serious damage that way. Their other mechs are going to move on this phase as well. Packer is in cover where she is, so she's in a better position to just take fire this turn without evasion. So I think, yeah, we could technically jump in. If we jump in, we're right in the thick of things with Liz. We have tons of evasion, and we've got a really good shot to kill this guy. I don't have access to my small lasers no matter what, but I really want this fire starter dead. So 85s, 85s, 85s. I think we are actually going to jump right on in with Liz. The rest of their guys are going to move, the dragon and the catapult, that is, but they're going to be shooting at us with 5 evasion. Or they're going to be shooting at a bulwark entrenched or a cover entrenched. They don't stack, but they're going to be shooting at 2 entrenched people or at a 5 evasion. And I think we're going to burn some morale here in order to make some morale, potentially. And we're going to go called shot center torso and burn this guy down.
Engaging target.
Can we kill him? Probably not. We missed a couple shots there. We do get into structure, we crit a couple flamers, and our other mechs are going to have a chance to move and shoot him, or just shoot him. He's got no evasion, so we should be okay. You're going to shoot Packer in cover, and entrenched, that's fine. Take very reduced damage, we are entrenched.
That one was a bad one right there.
We did take a nasty hit, but I mean, you're going to take hits.
Ready for order.
We're going to take our hits, and they're just going to happen. Wow. That actually involves a move forward to get those shots. We've got really good shot percentages from here. So we're finishing this fire starter, yeah? I mean, we could even precision shot it again as well.
Firing.
Right arm destroyed. That's unfortunate.
You will
Good.
not defeat
We center
us.
torsoed it.
I will break you. Mercenary scum.
Fire starters might not be the biggest like individual threat for destroying you right away on the field, but they are a huge threat when they're supporting a big heavy lance like this. Yeah. Well, you PPC'd us and you hit, which sucks, but I mean, whatever. We're gonna start destabilizing this catapult right away.
Reporting.
So Packer can get some evasion, get in closer. Does Packer really need to get in closer?
Commander.
What are your shot Actually, you've got decent shot percentages. You're in cover in a heavy. Do you just stay here and shoot the Centurion who has no evasion is the question. You could even Vigilance in theory and get another shot again next turn in the same phase as Centurion Axe. Ooh, that's really tempting. We could advance closer and take a decent shot at the catapult. We're going to start destabilizing the catapult. It's got a lot of armor. I like to knock them down. So Glitch is going to be on the catapult. We want to hit it with some missiles if we can. Packer can't split up attacks. I'd rather her lasers not hit it, so we'll have maybe Behemoth shoot the catapult and maybe shoot something else with its other weapon. The Dragon is the least... Well, no, the Dragon has an autocannon, so does the Centurion. It's a little heavier than this guy, but we have such a good shot if we move and pick up 3 evasion. Do we want to move and pick up 3 evasion here, or do we want to stay in cover? Well, there's only 3 targets that can shoot at us. We've got decent armor. Which torso is damaged? It's a laser. And a laser in there. That's our right. If we sort of expose our left to them a little bit. I'm willing to do this, I think. Let's do it. We're going to move out of cover. We're going to advance, pick up 3 evasion, and we're going to start burning this Centurion down, I think. Fire. If you want to get into a brawl with my quick draw, I think you're going to find we're going to beat you pretty quickly. Centurion's going to back off a little bit. It's going to miss us and hit us with a laser. I'm worried about the 2 PPCs hitting us or the Dragon's autocannons, but
Good to go.
we're dealing with the situation. We've got 95s there, 95s there. We've got 80s on Vicky. Why? And from here it's 60s. Long range target move. Oh, it's got evasion. That's why. So we've actually got to advance closer if we want to hit that really effectively from where we are. 75s on the Centurion from this position. Do we want to just burn these guys down? Like, we're gonna have a ton of heat when it comes time to deal with Vicky. We could precision strike her, that's true. If we move in to cover here, what do we got? 70s. If we move into here, we've got 80s. We're starting to get awful close to these guys again. We're still out of vision, I think, but we're getting really close then. 80 from here, we're right at sensor lock range. We're behind a little rock. I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, we're going to move here and we're going to shoot that catapult. We're going to start destabilizing Vic. Do we precision strike? Because if we precision strike and we happen to destroy one of these torsos, the PPCs are on the arm, but if we destroy the torso, then we get through that. Machine gun, no ammo. Where's the ammo? Center torso. 50%, 50%. We could get through either of those torsos, potentially. Let's take a called shot on her left torso. That's the side that everybody else can see. If I can blow that up and destabilize her, we get 2 injuries. So that's good. Let's do it. We also end up taking out a PPC if we get through that torso. So she's very unsteady. She's about to fall down. Yeah, that's a little bit more hit than I was hoping to take there, but whatevs. We're going to have Behemoth multi-shot and knock down Vicky.
Waiting for orders.
What's her shot percentages here look like? Actually really good. Really good. Okay. So she's going to do a multi-target. She's going to knock down Vicky by hitting with an SRM-4. And that's it. And she's going to target the Centurion with everything else. So 1 SRM-4 just to knock her down, and then everything else on this Centurion, including the AC-20. At only 70%, which sort of sucks, but if it hits like truck.
Multiple targets confirmed.
That should be enough. Yep, that's a knockdown. Did that miss? It looked like a miss. We didn't put a ton of damage on him, so it must have been a miss. So here, in this sort of situation, Liz has the ability to sort of surgically remove components. That's sort of what we have here. If we get her in a position where she gets a really good left torso shot, she can sort of surgically remove components from people, which is the reason we kind of have her here. She's got evasion. She doesn't... oh, she's actually locked in position here. Crap. She's got to jump to move. That might not be ideal. That might not be ideal. We're actually overheating doing this, which is fine. We drop a 75% medium laser. We can really hit this guy hard. We'll save the precision strike. I mean, she's not going to have evasion. She's not going to have cover. I kind of need to get off of this, but if I get off of this, I'm not going to be able to do much with weapons. I could get off of this and I can go hard on the evasion again, though. Get really close to them, go hard on the evasion. I guess. Let's do it. She can't stay up there with no evasion, so we're going to do that. We are overheating again, though, as a result. We've got 95s on basically everything. We only have to turn off 2 more lasers. That's not bad. It's still 4 lasers. That's pretty solid. Let's do it. We got some good damage on it. We didn't blow anything, but that's alright. And Packer... I mean, you need to keep your evasion up at this point, so you move here, and then you're going to have a decent shot on him. You can take a shot on the catapult if you want. If we do a shot on the catapult, it really has to be that torso, though.
Affirmative.
We want to keep your evasion up, though. You're not in cover anymore. You don't have bulwark. You are very much our scout, even though you're in this mech. So if we do take a called shot here, we've got 48s. We've got 48s on this torso. If I could blow this torso off while it's on the ground, that would be great. I would hate to just miss in center torso, though. It's not. It doesn't have much HP there. It's going to act in the next phase. So if we could blow an arm off now, that'd be cool. I think we're going to do it. As inadvisable as I think this is, I think we're going to do it.
Swine. I will tear your mech in two.
Structure exposed, heatsink destroyed. Cool. She's back up. She's in structure. We might not have the capture on this. I might have to shoot a leg off or something. Precision strike a leg. Yeah, so you're using long-range weapons at somebody very close to you. I'm okay with that. This catapult doesn't have missile racks, but it has a lot of energy racks. So we could probably... Well, it might only have like 4. It has 2 PPCs. I only saw 2 lasers there. It's possible it doesn't even have a lot of those. So this cat. We could shoot this cat. We can actually target this torso again. Hopefully not blow up its center torso. If we blow this torso up, then that's an injury. And then we can knock it down. That's a 3rd injury. And then we might have her, or we might need to maybe surgically remove this torso. So yeah, what we're going to do is precision strike again, and we're going to precision strike this torso here at 69%. Hopefully not take out the center, which we probably shouldn't.
Firing everything I've got.
And get her on the ground again. Left torso destroyed. That's an injury.
No,
oh, we center torsoed her.
Possible. I can still win this.
Oh well. Oh well. That was bound to happen once that other torso got destroyed, because all the shots going through would have gone into that. They AC'd our leg, I think. Exposed structure on the quick draw's leg.
Structure damage.
Do we have ammo in the leg on the quick draw? No. Yes, we do. Okay, so our right leg is a little exposed. So that's something we should be concerned about. The dragon does get to move soon, so I'd rather not get hit by that. I'd rather not get meleeed by the dragon if possible. I could pick up 2 evasion, expose our left side instead of our right side. Our arm is a little weak there, but that's not the worst in the world. We could get 3 evasion. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do here. And then we'll take our shots on the Centurion from this position. We're not quite in range of a melee from the dragon. And Centurion, we're slightly overheating. We're actually more than slightly overheating. If we drop both of our missiles, we can take this shot. Let's do it.
Lock in target.
LRM ammo.
Let's go.
Not bad. That was a big hit on that mech. It was a real big hit. It didn't look like a big hit. It looked like just a couple little lasers, but that actually was very effective. It is in melee range. Okay. Any follow-up weapons?
Armor's about falling off right there.
No follow-up weapons. Good. Honestly, I was not expecting that. Took an arm. No, our arm was already weakened. Looks like our leg. Took our leg. Okay. Cool. I guess. We can side shot the Centurion, but we really don't want to side shot the Centurion. We can back up a little bit. I mean, I guess. We get Vigilance. We're going to have the percentages here anyway. If we Vigilance, we get to act again before that Dragon acts. I want Behemoth to shoot the Dragon. Okay. If I want to do that, though, the Dragon's got 3 evasion, apparently. Even though it meleeed me, it's got 3 evasion. That sort of sucks. Kind of makes me want to punch him. Alright, Liz, back off just a smidgen. Just to pick up a tiny bit of evasion here. You've got a lot of armor in that Black Knight. Even though you got these weapons as well, you are really heat efficient, so that's good. We could just murder the Centurion. This will probably kill it. We only need like 1 hit to center torso. Yep. Mass of mediums achievement. Must be for destroying mediums. 3 out of 4 of the Directorate's kill team destroyed. Behemoth.
Yes, Commander.
You're going to be able to use a precision strike on this guy, so let's get you in. Actually, do we even need to get you in? I don't think we even want to move you. We're just going to precision strike from where we are. That's going to give us an 85% to hit. Let's just go for the center torso. Or do we want... It's got AC-5 ammo. It's got AC-5 ammo here. Let's take that
All
shot.
weapons are go.
Well, we made it unsteady. We did hit it with the AC-20. Glitch can hit it again and knock it down right now, so we're going to do that. We can't shoot everything. We can't shoot most of our stuff. That's okay. Shoot this.
Special delivery.
1 LRM-20 should be enough to knock it down. Maybe it won't. Ooh, ammo explosion, torso destroyed,
When I shoot
injured.
you, you'll take it and like
Was there a knockdown? There was. That's another injury. Now we can surgically remove the other side of the torso. I don't really want this mech, but I mean, I'll take it for selling.
Standing by.
Behemoth, what's your shot on the other torso? 28%, not great. Just shoot the AC-20. Well, you hit something. I think it was a leg. I mean, we'll find out right now. No, you hit the torso. Well done. Liz, shoot this torso. You've got a lot of weapons ready to go. Wow. Wow. You're going to center torso. Well, actually, he's got a lot of armor center torso still. I think you got this. Yeah. Pilot injured again. Great. Still not down. That's 3 injuries, and they're not down, so they got a bit of guts.
Reporting.
So we kind of want to wait, and we want to destroy a leg on it. And knock it down right away. But if we wait, it might punch us again, which always sucks. It always sucks. What's it have? Its center torso is so weak right now. You know what? I don't even care about picking this mech up. Let's just destroy it.
Here we go.
3 mediums to the center torso, LRM crits. It's going to stand up and punch us
That
again.
was a
We should have backed
critical
off a
hit.
little bit. Well, no, not yet. It's actually not going to move until after we've all... Oh, no, no, no. It moves on this turn. Okay. Right. It hadn't moved this turn yet. It's going for the punch, yeah? It's going to Liz. No, it's going to entrench. I'm not going to lie. That was not expected. We should have shot it with glitch. Right arm destroyed on our quick draw. Unfortunately, that is some medium lasers, so
Receiving.
sucks to be us. Hey, Dragon. I've got a precision strike for you. At 48%. Boom.
Copy that.
Nope, we torsoed him. Fine. We took a little more damage than we needed to, but that went relatively smoothly. Even if we took a bit of damage, considering we fought Vicky and a pretty mean catapult, we went relatively smoothly. I'm sure that something could be arranged. Great, so we captured her. Then arrange it and get a lock on Lady Espinosa's ejection pod. She's coming with us.
Mission successful.
Fantastic. We captured Vicky. That's an hour-long video again. I love it. I love it. So 2 mil for that. That's not bad. We're going to be up to like 4.5 million. We took a little bit of a hit. We lost 1 medium laser. That's not the end of the world. We could sink that, no problem. Lots of kills. Cool. Yeah, 1 piece of catapult. We already have 1. I might as well take another. I mean, I could finish a dragon and a centurion. So if I did like this and this and this, I can sell a couple mechs for some decent money. I don't really care about any of those other things. AC-10. AC-10s are nice. I do like AC-10s as a sniping weapon. I like the AC-20s for just getting in there and brawling. AC-10s you can actually shoot relatively close to as well. They're not strictly sniping. LRM-5s. I was hoping for a medium laser with a bonus. SRM-2s with plus damage and plus stab. Heat sinks, jump jets. I don't really care about those SRM-2s that much. I mean, this is nothing special. I guess we take an AC-10. Confirm. Okay, well, we put 2 mechs together. That's cool. And we're close to putting together a catapult with PPCs. What's its slot layout look like? 4 energy, yeah. So it only has 4 energy, 2 ballistic, 4 supports, though. So you could actually... if you didn't want to make a sniper out of it, you could make a sniper with autocannons. Or you can make a sniper with PPCs or large lasers. You might be able to do like a 4 large laser medium range support mech with this. Or you could do a brawler with 4 mediums and 4 smalls and get it right in enemy business with those jump jets. Probably be super light on the weight, so you could probably fit lots of heat sinks. So I mean, it could work for something like that, I suppose. All right. We're gonna have some after mission talk. So this one's not done yet, guys. We're at an hour and 5 minutes. We're not done yet. Ooh, cutscene. Not bad. She should probably just execute her. She's gonna keep her as a prisoner, and knowing a game like this, she's probably gonna get away at some point and become, you know, our rival again. But with even more hostility because of what we did to her here. But she should probably just execute her. I've been waiting 3 years for this. Are you enjoying your cell? I had it assembled just for you. Gloat all you like, cousin. Your victory will be short-lived. Your pathetic little army may have carried you this far, but if you think you can challenge the core systems, you're sadly mistaken. Our glorious army will grind your restoration to a bloody pulp. Save me the lecture, and tell me what you're doing on Anvelt. Your father rules the Directorate. You should be in a tower somewhere, not in a dusty little moon guarding a smuggling ship. Smuggling ship? Is that what Corrosus thought the Newgrange was? Is that what he told you? Oh, you poor dear fool. I would tell you what you've just done, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out for yourself soon enough. Worry about it later, Liz. For now, I would have words with my cousin. Victoria, I loved you like a sister, and you betrayed me. Your father held a knife to my back, and you helped him push it in. I need to understand why. If you ever really listened to him, you'd already know. He tried to teach you, cousin, to set you on the path to strength and prosperity. He tried to set us on the probably wrong path. The path to power and strength and prosperity is usually the wrong path. There is no quick fix prosperity world. Like, all there is the slog. All there is shit after shit after shit, and getting through it and being better for it. But you spat on his efforts and forced his hand, and mine along with it. You seem a little naive, Vicky. Force your hand. Mastiff is dead because of you. Kamea is pretty, glass tower as well, though. Our mentor, the man who taught you to pilot a mech. You put him in a camp and left him to rot. Thousands of Oregon dead lie piled at your feet. The price of strength and our nation's future. No, the price of strength is literally a lifetime of just constant crap. For the glory of the Reach, I'd pay it 100 times over. You seem to be confusing wanton cruelty for strength. They aren't the same thing. The destruction of your lance should have taught you that. Little Lord Madeira, still my cousin's favorite pet, I see. I wonder if that pretty jaw of yours is as fragile as it looks. One of these days we'll have to find out. Ooh. That's sort of setting up this idea that he might get into a little bit of an exposed position, maybe. She might be sort of targeting him. Big talk for the woman in the cell. Liz is right, you can't, and that's eating you alive, isn't it? You're a formidable mech warrior, Victoria, but that's all you are. Take away your mech and what's left? Bile and venom and hollow threats. Well, we did take away her mech. My threats aren't hollow, fool. Do you think my father has planned for this? Hasn't planned for this? Do you think that you were winning? My capture means nothing. The jaws of our trap are already closing around your neck. You're just too blind to see it. That didn't stop us from kicking your ass. You mock me at your peril, mercenary. My father bends everyone to his will. The periphery nations, the successor states, everyone. Uh-huh. We have a little bit of an idea that he might be involved with the Federated Sons a bit. He might be involved with the Taurian Concordat. He's not involved with the others, I don't think. I think the Taurians and the Federated Sons are the only ones that we really need to worry about. One of the periphery nations actually supported us, remember? Sheltered her and is financing her. Everyone, you know what I've done for our people, the sacrifices I've had to make. You understand nothing and you never will. You don't know, okay. You already lost this war, cousin. You'll die screaming and your restoration will die with you. You're gonna die screaming and you won't be heard. I've heard enough, Mr. Oliviera. Cut the calm. What do you want us to do with her, Lady Arano? The Argo isn't a prison. She can't stay here. No. Lord Corrosus lost a daughter on Weldry, and we weren't there to help him. I can't undo the wrong, but I can give him justice. We will transfer Vicky to her custody to be held until I say otherwise. Ooh, that seems like a mistake. We'll set a course for Smithin when we're ready. Conversation over. That seems like a bit of a mistake, but okay. Lady Arano, my staff has taken Vicky into custody. She is being escorted to her cell as we speak. A kinder fate than she deserves, perhaps, but I will adhere to the terms of our arrangement. While she remains in my custody, she will not be harmed. You're an honorable man, Lord Carosus. One day I hope to earn your support. You already have it. Oh, great. We just, go and blow up a civilian transport and you love us. What you've done today feels like justice, Lady Arano. Of a kind I never thought I'd live to see. I owe you a debt of thanks as well, Commander Randa. You did a human's job on the New Grange. She will never darken our skies again. Glad to be of service. The job is done. I'm just going to ignore the fact that it might not have been a civilian transport. Yes, of course. Let us discuss your recompense. Your chief engineer tells me she's found a hidden data archive on your ship and that you need my help to open it. It sounds like it could be quite the mystery. Yeah, Star League tech! More than a mystery to me, Lord Carosus. My father believed that the Argo held something of great value, but he died before he could see it. Well, there was a Centurion on board. I need to know what's on that. I'm surprised the pirates didn't salvage that Centurion. I need to know what's on that drive, and you're the only one in the Reach who can open it for me. Maybe it was the pirate Centurion, actually. Could have been. Might not be an old Centurion. Better, perhaps, that I give you the means to open it yourself. I will have a device sent to your ship, an electronic codebreaker of advanced design. Given enough time, it'll chew through any encryption, even yours. From the Lyran Commonwealth. With respect, I'm surprised that you own such a device. An intelligence agency like the Lyran Intelligence Corps, perhaps, but not a periphery lord. I felt the same way when High Lord Tamati brought it to me, all those many years ago. He told me that the device had been found in the possession of a Comstar Precentor. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, these are, that's their, site officials. I remember them. I know the name. Who had died in Oregon space. What she was doing with it, I will never know. What I do know is that your father would want you to have this, Kamea. He'd be quite proud of the leader you've become. Thank you, Lord Carosus. Simon, it means more to me than I can say. Speaking of proud fathers, do you have any news to share about your son? Has his condition improved? Somewhat, my lady. Otto's road to recovery will be long and difficult. The director did something to his mind on Weldry. I still don't have a clear picture of what, but the damage is both physical and mental. I want to rename our company to Remember Weldry, because every 2 seconds we're talking about what happened on Weldry. Weldry is like the rallying call for this restoration, so... In truth, I fear that my boy has been damaged irreparably and that Otto I knew is gone. He will, Simon, I know it. Otto is young and strong, and House Carossus is nothing if not resilient. I'm afraid I must take my leave. She always has to take her leave at some weird, arbitrary point for no good reason. Farewell to you. Thank you. Together we will fix what my uncle has broken, I swear it. Cool. So we're watching a progress bar climb. It's going to take us a while. Okay. So we're going to have to just go do stuff. We got a dragon. We also got a centurion. So I'm wondering if we should keep the dragon or not. It has 2 missile racks. If it had 3 missile racks, I'd keep it. And I'd put it to use as a long-range missile carrier. The centurion we are going to scrap. Yeah, we're just going to straight up scrap the centurion. Scrap-a-dappy. Are we going to keep the Kintaro? It's quick, and it's a sneaky little assassin. We jump it in with somebody with a lot of piloting. They get in, they got tons of evasion. They can really put a number on them quickly. I think we get rid of it. I think we're out of Kintaro mode. It has 5 missile racks. We could technically move our missile to it. But it's 55 tons. The Griffin is 55 tons. We're not going to be able to carry anything. We're going to have the same armor. We could put more racks on it, but why? Like, if I had a bunch of LRM-10s that had plus stability, we could put them on the Kintaro instead. But I don't really see a reason to do that. It's got a gyro, doesn't it? I thought the Kintaro had a gyro. Doesn't look like it. What the hell did we have the gyro on? We had 2 gyros. Okay, we've got 1 gyro on the Black Knight. This is the melee hit gyro. We had another gyro too, didn't we? We had one. Okay, we have it on the Orion. This is the one that has hit defense. Okay. I think we dumped the Kintaro. I don't see a reason to keep it right now. I mean, we could just put it into storage if we want to keep the frame around, but I really don't see a reason to keep this. So let's scrap it. We are going to refit to the quick draw because we need to put another laser on it. Medium laser. Let's, ooh, cool. I just have regular mediums, so fine. We will just refit a normal old medium laser back onto it. We got a lot of armor on those arms, but arms do get shot off. That's sort of the trade-off for having better accuracy on the arms. They get shot off. That SRM ammo in the legs might be a hindrance to us in the long run. I don't know, but it might be a hindrance to us in the long run. Everything up top is maxed out, so this armor can stay the way it is. We will confirm, though. Done. It's going to take us 4 days, even with our mech tech points lent out, because we did lend out mech tech points to them, right?
I'll let you know when that's done.
But that's fine. And this dragon. So we're going with a Black Knight, the Orion, we're going with this guy, and this dragon. It's kind of light. 60 tons isn't really enough for a big AC-10 platform, is it? I'm probably going to scrap this, but let's just take a quick peek here. If I wanted to strip all of this stuff off and make it a bit of an autocannon platform, it's got 2 autocannon slots. We could stick like 2 AC-10s in there. We'd be at 65 tons. We have to stick some AC-10 ammo, and then we have to strip armor. So it's very much an indirect fire support sniper if we do that. We could go with 2 AC-5s. Or technically an AC-10 and like an AC-5, or an AC-10 and an AC-2. No, I think we're scrapping this dragon. I don't see any reason why we want to keep it. It can't fill in for our missile support. In fact, it really can't, because its 2 missile racks are in the center torso, and there's only 4 slots in center torso, so it cannot fill in for our missile support. It's completely not suitable for it. So yeah, Dragon, you're going to be scrapped for 472. We made like another million off of scrapping mechs here. That's kind of insane. We're going to keep light. Let's take a peek at the store while we're here. You never know what might be updated. If we get some medium lasers with some good abilities. Ooh, +5 damage large laser. I think we're going to buy that because we can afford to do it. And if we ever want to use large lasers, plus accuracy and plus damage would be really good. AC-5 with plus accuracy. I don't know if I'm going to build an AC-5 onto anything anymore, but maybe. No gyros or anything crazy. Okay, that's cool. Okay, well, I think with that, well, let's spend just a little bit more time, get our mech warrior some levels, I suppose. Behemoth. That's going to be minus recoil penalty again. We're still going to have 3,000 experience left over. Jesus, we have 7,900. Nice. Nice. Indeed. I want to get to the point where we might ignore injuries. So we're going to fill out guts. Corsair, 3,200. Do you need another point in piloting right now? No. Tactics? No. I mean, gunnery wouldn't be bad, so maybe we'll save you up for gunnery, get you to breaching shot, and then we'll work on your guts, perhaps. I mean, I don't want... Actually, yes, definitely, because I don't want you to get Juggernaut. So yeah, we're going to work towards a breaching shot, and then we'll finish off guts, because if we do guts here, you're going to get Juggernaut.
What can I do for you?
Glitch. 5,800. We could get you piloting skills, which would be good. We could get you tactics, which will reduce these. We could get you guts. What would this do? Minus minimum range again. Actually, yeah. Would really help you shoot those missiles if you got in really close to people. That might not be the best thing for you, though. This would get you an extra recoil penalty. Then you could just stand still and shoot. Sure. Let's do that. Commander. Liz, you're out for a little bit. 13 days. Not very long at all. We could actually get you more gunnery. Or we can get you more recoil penalty reduction. That's pretty good. This would give us extra sprint and base melee hit. That's cool. Minimum range reduction and called shot bonus. That's also not bad. Actually, maybe we want to get you this called shot bonus. I really want to get you to ignore injuries as well, but maybe we want you to have this called shot bonus because your job, like your role, if you're in that Black Knight, is to surgically remove parts when we have called shots. Like you either just completely alpha strike like light mechs and medium mechs with a precision shot to the center torso, which is a called shot, or you remove the left or right torso or cause an ammo explosion when we do called shots on mechs that are on the ground. Like that's your role in that mech with the lasers. You're the surgeon. So yeah, maybe we want you to have this called shot bonus.
Training complete.
It's kind of important for
Commander.
you, I think. And then Packer. Packer is a tactics and piloting person. We could get you another evasion, which could be really good. You generally have a tough time building up evasion in the mech you're in right now, but we might be changing that. If you get into a grasshopper, for example, yeah, hell yeah, we could get you that evasion, no problem. We could save up for master tactician instead. You get to mechs piloted by this mech warrior gain +1 initiative and remove 1 bar of stability damage when reserving. +1 initiative and remove 1 bar of stability damage when reserving. Well, okay, so if you gain you just gain +1 initiative straight up. Yeah. Okay. That could be really good. That could be really good for you. You move in the medium phase? Yeah. That could be sweet. Ace pilot, you can move after shooting if it has not moved yet. I feel like this is better for you. And we also want gunnery, obviously, as well. We want guts, too. Maybe we get you the guts, because we'll get you guts until you get an extra HP point, perhaps. Specifically because I don't want you to die the way Decker died. Sure. We'll just get you a couple general points there. I mean, if we keep building up experience, we'll get you where you need to be. It's okay. Alright. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope to see you again next time, where I guess we're either going to a completely new system or we're going to Mekder to continue helping the restoration. See you then.